And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Lawrence going to put it up right away. He's got Smith here. And he'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. Lawrence now to throw after that last run. Goes right back to Smith again. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down.
But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9. Now Lawrence, quick slant here to Smith. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways.
Touchdown, Jaguars! Trevor Lawrence, 61 yards. And the Jaguars will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. So a big-time scamper there to cap a touchdown on the opening drive.
Sets a tone, establishes not what you'd call a dominance, but a really good feeling for the team that just scored. But I've got to ask you, partner, what do the analytics say about that type of a run? Does it establish anything else for them?
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Lance and the 49ers now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Lance. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. They'll send Mitchell in motion right. Throwing on first down is Lance. And Incomplete on the deep ball.
The Niners sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Running the slant, and he finds Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. They'll send Mitchell in motion right.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. In motion left comes Williams. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. This one caught by Kittle. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Complete. Smith has it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Lawrence will throw. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. ETN bringing in another one.
A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. Throwing again on 2nd down.
Lawrence.
And this one is incomplete.
Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game, you know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
They'll run with ETN, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. And able to find Kirk complete. And he is going to have the Jaguars first down as they'll get the conversion on a gain of 14. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 7-7, our score after 1. Second down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. Straight ahead, ETN. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The offense on third down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Calvin Ridley from 6 yards away. And the Jags have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Lance now on first down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
Well, this one complete. Lance to Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Lance looks to throw again. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lance, he'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Williams a man in motion right.
Throwing his Lance on third down.
Hard throw, incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Lance to throw for it on fourth down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, this offense looks like they had a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Jones now in motion left. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lawrence airing it out, looking for Ridley. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones.
And the 49ers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive, because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Now a play fake. Lance.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Lance and company going on 4th down.
Right side, and he finds Gray. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
On 1st down, Lance.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Give him 30 yards there.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Throwing now is Lance.
And I think the ball's out. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play.
Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got this complete to Williams. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. The Lance going to throw.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Drill 52. Blue striker. Yellow blue.
Now they send a man in motion right.
And they'll go for it. Lance.
And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th.
Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off by Josh Jones. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Here we go.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Green Jack.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance.
And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long.
Strike. Check strike.
Here's Lance.
Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
They throw it out right complete. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Niners are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And they'll have 50 seconds to work with, so that really plenty of time to try to put something together.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Quick slant here to Smith.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
Here's Lawrence.
And this will be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Second and 10 now. It's Lawrence. Well, that's the third interception for Lawrence.
Picked up by Keanu Neal. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
To throw, it's Lance.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And some space here. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust.
There he goes, left side. The 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley as the first half is winding down.
And the Jaguars have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And a short kick taken at about the 6.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Jags grab it. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Powering forward. And he winds up getting this all the way down to the Jags 20. 123 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On second down, McCaffrey. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Christian McCaffrey unable to get to the marker. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. On first down, Lawrence. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And they'll work this down inside the 30. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. This is caught. It's Kirk. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Trevor Lawrence, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jaguars have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. The extra point up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And now they'll throw with Lance. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
He'll buy some time right. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on third down. On play action, Lance. Rolling to his right. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3.
Come on, set.
Off of play action, here's Lance. Touchdown! George Kittle from 21 yards away. And the 49ers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. From way up at the 23. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? They've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them up.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. From way up at the 23. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They will look to flush the memory of that pick 6 as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the 4th quarter, getting down to the good stuff. Now it's 2nd and 9. Lawrence. And the Niners get there and bring him down. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now Lawrence. Oh, he catches it off the tip. It wasn't even intended for him. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. In motion left goes Jones. Now Lawrence on first down. Steps away, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Now Lawrence to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Lawrence. He's got it. Touchdown, Jaguars. Irv Smith Jr. from 13 yards out. And the Jaguars answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score And they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this. But if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch. And it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
A first down there on a pickup of 25. Lance back to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Lance looking to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw is made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Now Lance. And that is incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Desperation time here. Lance. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jags take over in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. ETN up the middle. And room there to work it inside the 25. Back to throw. Lawrence. And incomplete on the deep ball. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the